What you gonna do, YouTube, when Jason Oliveira and the Rhodians run wild on you? It's a question for the ages. Hey, how you guys doing tonight? This is The Road to 40. I'm Jason Oliveira, in case you didn't know. I don't got a lot to talk about tonight. I literally have been sitting here for the last hour, like, checking the news and looking all over things. Like, it was a very uneventful day. A long, hot, and tiring day. Which is sad. I wish there was something I could remark on that really stood out. Like, practice was bland. And that's no offense to any of my bandmates. Like, we're good musicians. We're good songwriters. It just today was not a good day. I mean, we did come up with some new songs that I think are going to be great songs, but nothing just clicked the way it's been clicking. We had pasta salad and burgers, and nothing different or new or unique. Just one of those days. You ever have one of those days? I do have a few questions I thought we could go over tonight, which are clearly very important questions that if you didn't know the answer to this, you wouldn't know me. No, I'm just kidding. All right. As you know, sometimes I refer to these books. There's a million of them out there. My personal favorite is the Book of Questions. It's good. It's really good. It's just a good icebreaker. But let me ask you this. Would you rather have to slurp the spittle out of the instruments of the brass section of a Philharmonic orchestra after a performance, or have to chew petrified gum stuck on the bottom of every seat in the movie theater? My question is, can I just do both? Because that sounds delightful. That sounds like my typical Friday night. That's nasty, isn't it? Jeez Louise, I don't know. I mean, that's just gross. There's no winning there. I mean, I guess it depends on... Do you have to swallow the spittle? I would imagine that would be part of it. Just like the gum, you'd actually have to chew it for a significant amount of time. I guess with the spittle, as gross as it is, I think it's grosser, to be completely honest. You swallow, you drink the spittle and you're done. We're going to stop talking about this. My stomach's starting to turn. Occasionally I find those questions and I'm just like, I'll ask it. Let's see what happens. It seems like my due is going over like a fart in church. I've run into several people that have been like, oh, either they said nothing about my haircut or like, didn't you get your hair cut? Like, thanks. Yeah. It's only a drastic change. I probably once every 2 years cut my hair. I'm just lazy about it. I mean, I like having long hair because it's fun to play around with and do silly things. But when you don't have AC in your car and you're driving around, you get lots of snarls and shit, and it's not fun nor comfortable. So I like every now and again changing it up, and it just feels good. It's like I can literally put a dab, just a boop of shampoo in my hand, and I'm like good to go. Before it was like squirt. I had so much stupid hair. Where did my drink go? Oh, it's right in front of me. But I wish I had a more exciting day to talk about, because I really was looking forward to sitting down and talking with you guys tonight. So I'm hoping that one of these questions, not those, this is a little childish in a way. I mean, it's funny and it's fun to play with your friends if you get a bunch of people just sitting around or whatever. Would you rather be very clumsy or very, very forgetful? And just all kinds of... I mean, some of them are gross, some of them aren't so gross, but every now and again it's nice to pull that one out. Yank it out. Just throw it out there on the table for the whole world to see. Never mind. Anywho, this is an interesting one. We talk like this a lot on here, and this is no different than other questions I have asked in the past, but it's a new way of asking it, and I'm cool with that. If you knew a thermonuclear holocaust would occur in precisely 20 years and no one would survive it, how would you change your present life? See, knowing that building a bunker or a shelter isn't going to help at all, that eliminates that question altogether. Because if I know I'm not going to survive it, there's no sense in wasting time trying to build a bomb shelter. As a matter of fact, I'd rather be right underneath it when it drops. That way, I don't know. Do they actually hit the ground? Do nukes? I don't think they have to. I think they detonate somewhere. If they detonate above the atmosphere, that's an EMP, correct? That creates an electrical magnetic pulse. Supposedly. This is sci-fi. I get all my science from science fiction novels. No, I don't. I love science. Science is fun and exciting. But this is a question, like, I've phrased it a better way, I think, of phrasing it. And I don't know if you guys watched this episode or not, but it was, if you die tomorrow without any opportunity to talk to anybody before you die, what would be the one thing you would regret not saying to somebody? The second part of that question is, why haven't you said it yet? It's because fear controls us. If I know that in 20 years everyone's going to die, then I guess I'd keep quiet about it. I would only tell a select few people that I know I could trust and wouldn't say anything. And I would probably... See? Now, this is an interesting thought. I laugh because I was thinking I'd get rid of all my electronic equipment, everything except for maybe some books and maybe like a Kindle or something. Well, I'd want to stay in touch with people, so I wouldn't get rid of the computer, but like I would spend less time, especially at night, just watching TV, and more time with family and drawing and coloring and painting, dancing and singing in the rain. Sweet Mildred. Who's Mildred? I don't know. I've been working on the project for Brad, the 160 panels. I'll show you what I did today. Hold on. This is... Oh boy, what are these called? I can't remember the name of this flower. But it is a flower that's got a neurotoxin, I believe, of some sort, or a paralyzing agent. God forsake. Dang. You know, this is really upsetting. I gotta figure this out. Maybe use another camera or something like that. Oh. And it's coming out of the water. And I felt like it was really successful because I tried to get the silhouette of it as well as the actual stem descending below the water. And I hadn't even thought of that until I started drawing it. And this is Charlie walking up the stairs. Maybe if can I just get rid of... There we go. That seems to help. And I was very happy with the outcome of this. It's not done yet, actually. This is the one I was working on. But Brad wants me to do as much pencil work as I can and worry about inking them after all the pencils are done, because he can at least get everything keyed up in the software that he uses, and then he can just replace the image files with the finals, if that makes any sense. I'm excited for all of us to see this. Like, I've read the script. I'm obviously illustrating this prequel script, and it's good. It's really good. It's a mystery. It's a short, webisode. I don't think it's going to be more than, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It could go a little bit longer. He could stretch it out. And actually, I've only worked on a third. Not even a third. I haven't touched a third. But I've only seen a third of the actual panel descriptions. So I've been working from the front and the back and occasionally going into the middle. There's a few of these pictures that they're back and forth communication between two people. If you're an artist, then you're probably finding this interesting. If not, then I apologize. But that means I have to draw a frame over Charlie's shoulder looking at his sister, and then vice versa. But then the next time the expressions might change or something like that, and it's just like, I don't mind doing that, but it gets boring after a while, and like you want to change things up and stuff. So I've got a lot of sketches that have started that just haven't really taken flight yet. I haven't had any dreams too. I know I haven't mentioned that recently. The last 2 nights I haven't even written it down, which I know is just a cop out. But like this morning I had practice. I got up at 8:30 and it was non-stop until I left the house. And it was non-stop pretty much all day, doing something, cleaning, cooking, shopping, practicing. But I haven't been having dreams that I remember. Maybe it's because I've been neglecting writing down that I'm not having dreams, but that sucks. Because for a while there, I thought they were starting to increase in volume. And there were more of them, and they were more memorable, and I was just like, this is great. It's like, I feel like when you dream, it's like sleep giving you a little bit of life back. Because when you're asleep, all you're doing is replenishing energy. You know what I mean? You're resting your body, your muscles, you're tired from a long day. But you're not conscious of it until you wake up. So literally, like, from the moment you actually fall asleep, you probably have about 10 to 15 minutes, I would imagine, if you're like me, of tossing, turning, relaxing, stretching, finding the sweet spot on the pillow. And then at some point, you don't know when it happens, but boom, the lights go out, and then boom, the lights come on. Like, I imagine that's what death is like without the lights coming back on. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, very disappointed to have not been able to experience dreams in the last few nights. I know I was talking about the art. I had a friend email me today asking what I would charge to illustrate a kid's book. Now, the first one I did, I'll tell you what I would charge, just in case you're a children's author looking for an illustrator. Hey, that'd be just the greatest job, because you could travel. You could live wherever you wanted to. You didn't have to stay in one place. You submit your stuff all through digital. You know, you don't have to really be there. And if you do, you just take a flight and go there. I hate planes and I hate flying. I'm quite like B.A. Baracus of the A-Team. Not the remake, the original. That's right, Mr. T. Mr. T. Isn't it funny that someone is known as Mr. T? Not so much funny, but that, like, they're better known as Mr. T than, like, I'm not sure of Mr. T's real name, to be honest. So yeah. I'm Mr. O. Mr. O. There was something else I did want to say tonight, and it's just gonna slip my mind. I apologize if I could edit these down. I know I could take the time to actually upload them open them, import them into Premiere. But like I said, I'd rather get these out every night so you guys can see them. If you guys would prefer quality over quantity, I could start doing these every other night and maybe do a little bit more editing on the off day. I just have this fear, though, if I do that, I'm just going to end up still doing it every night just because I like doing it. I like talking to you guys, and I like our conversations in the comments, and I love being a part of this journey. I feel like I am a part of it, and it's not just my journey. You know what I mean? When I first started, like, it was the road to 40, 365 videos, one a night for 1 year till I turned 40. And then it turned into so much more. Like, just, I feel like I like being a presence on my channel. Like a living presence, not just like I know that sounds crazy, but like I like to be interactive as much as possible. So I haven't asked this in a while, and I'm going to ask it now. All you new guys and gals that are subscribing, if you've got any ideas of something you'd like to hear me talk about, an opinion on something, or just advice, I don't know, whatever, please add it to the comments. I have no problem. Like, if also, damn it, I wrote myself a note and it's gone. Alright, hold on. We can do this. I've told you guys about Gil that works at Walmart over near my house here. Gil is the best employee in retail anywhere ever. He sings to you the whole time. I am going to enjoy checking out your groceries, sir. I enjoy serving you, sir. This is him. Constantly. I actually got a picture of him the other day. I was standing in line. I was pretending to check my email, and I was like... I took a few of them. They didn't come out so good, so I'm going to take some more next time I see him. I want to see if he comments on my hair. He probably will. He's that kind of guy. He's very attentive, kind, and genuine, and I love people like that. I just had it. This is a tough one. I want to give a warm welcome, and I apologize it's coming at the end of the episode rather than the beginning. Ryozu Furiku? Ryozu Furiku? I don't know. I could be wrong. You might not even be of Asian descent. You might just have named your screen name that. Anywho, welcome to the road to 40. Thank you, and please, if you got anything you'd like to say in the comments below, anything you'd like to hear me talk about, just let me know. Thank you guys for always tuning in. I'm sorry this wasn't too exciting tonight. I will try my best to do better tomorrow. If you're loving them like I'm loving them, please subscribe or pass them along to anybody who you think might like them as well. I'm trying to make this road grow big and wide, and I want the world to hear our voice, our collective voice, whatever it has to say. We're getting there. And I just want the world to be a little bit happier. And so that's why I do these. And also because I'm turning 40. And I'll be dead soon. No, I hope not. I certainly hope not. Share it out there on the Facebooks, the Instagrams, if you'd like. If not, no big deal. Not a problem at all. I just appreciate you guys being here and listening and watching, and that's awesome. So you guys have a great night. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were tomorrow. And let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. I will be back tomorrow night, and I'll see you a little further on down that road. And hopefully I've got something swell and exciting to talk about. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Knock on wood. All those superstitions. You guys take care. I'll see you tomorrow.